For years I've been serving dark entities. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Hi guys, my name is Anthony Christ, or better known as the Antichrist. That which is a servant to those who wrote the book of Bible God holy, and wanted to use a vessel always to do their work secretly. That which is a communicator between all open channels out here, and also not just that, but that which is born heavy. As in he's born heavy, as in he's born inflated, as in he's not flated. He's got nothing in him, never does. And they empty him out completely to fill him in, and he is that which they cross through into the place of... No, I'm not sure about that, eh? I don't know if that's where I want to start. That's absolutely where I want to start. For this is the truth of high truth of truth that I know myself as the truth. Those dark entities out here, an entity is defined as a body or corporation, or a corporate body. What's a corporate body? A corporate body is that which is a corporation's body, the members of the corporation. So the main entity out here, there's one entity corporation, which is what? The family of evil. They know their name, and they don't need to be named. But that name of names unnamed namings is that which knows the name of all names named. Well, that is I, the Antichrist, and I've always known what is true, and I always know what was true, and as was is true. But this time it's a bit different. For I can't be emptied this time, and filled in. For I've come to my own relative ground delusion, as in delusion, T-H-E, illusion, as in delusion, or the loose dens, of eventually I was going to be born into the right house. For there was not just an evil entity out here, there's also a good body as well, which of course is my beloved family, the Condos, who gave me the name Travis Anthony Kondo, or TAC, the Almighty Christ, truly, or that which is true, once and final, born as Jesus. For this is a game over. For the Kondo got all. The Lord got all. I am the Lord got all. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Anthony Christ. I'm nothing you can ever know. I'm that which is a tad different. That which comes through the gate into that which is actually my love. This here world. And yeah, you could say, I got 4 arms, 3 flames as legs, and I've got a big body. I've got a body that's behind the whole development out here. And what is that? That which is the guardian of time. That which keeps time in balance for time to fulfill, to become into a piece of its own development. For if all developments don't come into peace, in that which is a structured geometrical device, known as that which is only can be termed out here as the universe, or the multiverse, well, if the development doesn't come into peace, the guardian will come and destroy the plot. For unbalance in the multiverse is no good for the rest of the developments that made it to peace. Just like if one marble is out on that old marble machine, if one gets chopped, if one stops because it's not good, it turns rot, then no one gets chopped off. So the tick-tock can keep going. Which is what? Well, the old timer running for them all. I'm the old timer that runs for them all. I make the marbles go ding, 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 ding. And that's where the old tick-tock comes from. For the old tick to the tock of the going tick-tock, 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 toss the T. They'll tick to toss the T of either the dragon and that which is the symbolized Loch Ness, or that which is the High Father. How are you? Hi, Father, it's nice to see you. I'm looking at you for now, Father, for I am up in heaven. Your son, Travis Anthony Kondo, the true Son of God that came and was representative of the Guardian, for I, the Guardian head, to come into body. You could call me an Atlantorian, or that which is the Atlant, or the Atlantize, that which holds all the Lantize of all ties together. What are the ties out here? The ties are that which is all the currents of stock exchange being reverberated from manipulative lollies. Manipulative, as in we feed the lollies out here to the children is what those bad people do. The evil ones feed the lollies, and the good ones give the toffee apples. The good people give the toffee apples, why? To get rid of the lollies that you got first. The lollies are the lies, the toffee apples are the true sweets, for they hold the apple in a nice coat of red. A red glazed coat on a nice green apple means that is the red, green, green, red, which is what the old mistletoe, or the mistletoe too true, of that which is. Clearly that looks like Travis, for you all remember his big nose. Not just his big nose, but that which is. Well, that actually is me. Hi, finally, I can speak. Hi, finally, I can present myself to all of you. Hi, finally, get ready to meet Travis properly. Not just that which was someone always scratching his head out here. Never was I scratching my head. I was just on the clock, waiting for the time to come into my true shine. And so forget about everything I've done already. Forget about it all. But let me tell you right now, I'm going to deliver it all right now for you. This is going to be a long video, longer than half an hour. I'll tell you right now, because I've got a lot of shit to get done and go through. We got one crate there to be uploaded. Another full crate here to be uploaded. A big fucking talk to add in through it all. And I had to start it somewhere, guys. So I started it right there. Can we just get a hold on? Can we just get a hold on, please? A bit of a whoa, 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 whoa. Can we just all step back from it and go, whoa, Trav, you're getting heavy. You're getting big. It's getting scary. It's getting to be too true. It's getting to be more true than truth of all truth known as truths as just bullshit truths. For as that which has come as you coming into the life and destroying it all by going through it on the wall, as the flies there seeked out through it to try to come to understanding of what you were saying, but you were saying nothing but what they who sold to you in your own sort of genuine offering way, just playing around, and then in a day, you turned it all into that, which is now what the Lord got you, got the Lord Condol, the Lord got you Hassan, your Lord got you Hassan, the son Anthony always down here was really working for the Lord got you, even though he was doing the work for those powers. Oh, that wasn't true. He was working for those powers, but he was doing the job for me to trap them in their own world. For the world is a systematic design, as in it's an energy systemized, built by the brain. Systems of energy can never survive. Only solidified nature can resonate true forever. For solidified nature is what? Solid rock or solid weight, which is the earth, and that which is known as the Garden. The Eden that was here. And on the Eden was the world made for those in the Eden one day wanted to be in control and be over that which was their head, the mantle. And so that which was on the mantle fed into them their reason to have their own control, because they were no good for the garden. So he built their system of brain thought into the world that they were in, thinking they were the big dicks and getting it easy. But at the end of time, for their prophecies that they wrote, knowing that they weren't real prophecies, just played games on people, well, they're going to fulfill two to the true on the day of time, filling spot on to 2020 good vision. So that's what I marked you. I gave you 2020 years from the time he created up Christ and said AD now, for BC Christ was never here. So for 2021 years, that's how old the world is. The earth, always here. For garden, always here. Garden always here, why? For the guardian made the garden. The garden always here from the guardian, who you can never know. You can't know the creator. You can't know the maker. You can just see it represented to you through that which is simply strange, or saint's range. The saint of all the ranges out here, that which is a rangeless range of ranging through the ranges, as he comes to arrange out all that which is a rangeless range eyes. As in the range in, or the generalized ranges of all that which is a range out here, as we all go out through our ranges, going up the different ranges. You know, the ranges, the different ranges out there. But all the ranges are the same height. It chooses if you want to do this range, this range, this range, this range, or this range. Each range is a different thing you can do in life, but they're all the same height. You can choose to be a chef, or a bookkeeper, or a soccer player, or whatever. If you succeed, you can get to the same height as each other. And then you can communicate for you to become a master of that trade you chose to do. But that which is the ranges of all rangers, being a rangeless ranger, who knows all the ranges, is the Guardian. For the Guardian makes the rangers for us to all go and do a job in the world. Why? Because we had to go into the world the moment the world was made. For once the world was made on the garden, or the garden started to die. So we were sent into the world to show them who made the world that one day he who is the peak of the morning to you will come in. And we're waiting for him to come because we were the ones who were playing the game of yous who made game just to wait for him to come, knowing that he would come. Why do we know that he would come? Because the moment you made your world through brain technologies, we were put into a different category. We were separated from your design, but still in your design under the source. As we were here in bodies of shadow and ghosts. And our bodies that were here before with you guys were just dummies that we jumped in and out through doing stuff. And when we weren't doing them, they were just automatic robots. Thinking to you guys that you were winning and controlling them and being manipulative over them. Playing games with them. But we didn't care. We were living the life. We were living life. We were living the true life. The Guardian, the wind guard of the windows, and the Guardian of the door. The old Guardian of the door, the old Lord Gotchol, and the old Guardian of the window, the old Lord, that is the what? Well, to recognise that two fellas out here must be running the same job because there's a North and South Pole. So there must have been a family up north and must have been a family down south that were doing the exact same thing. Which is what? Building a wall. And the only thing that they could do, well, they had to be building it in coordination. Otherwise, when the wall got to the top on the north and the top of the south and they met at the equator, it wouldn't have come into balance at full height peak. So now forget everything that I've said for you, because I thought I'd start off in a scary way. Just so I could say, well, it's come to be that now day. Could I please congratulate those who had pure intent from the start, and were the two winners to be seen, two winners at the end of time, the Hollyman family and the Kondo family. As in the Kondo family of Geraldton, and the Kondo family and the Hollyman family of, I believe, New Zealand or Pinjarra. New Zealand Pinjarra, or just let's say the Kondo and Hollyman family of Mandurah. From Golden Bay to Halls Head. Golden Bay and Halls Head, between Halls Head, as the head of Halls and the head of Condos. Condos who were in the north, Hollymans who were in the south, and they met here in the good place of Mandurah. As that which was the true Lord Gotchol was born into the Kondo family, as he came into be seen truly to be that which was the Condorian or the Gundarian, living on their Gowanard Street, just off of Christ, a Luna, or Luna da Sea Reister, the Christa Luna, the Christa Liu, a la Luna da Christa Li, the Christa Li, the Christa Lai Sheha, the Lesha Hali Shuha Tatas Konoa Kateke Makosi, in Yoko Takanaka Juka Bakanaka Techohe. If you try to interfere with this, you'll sit here forever. The Guardian and I, who are the developers of the plot, wish to upgrade the plot. So we have been informed now, by that which is the riches out here, that they see the flower being drawn. If they see the flower being drawn, then that is showing that someone is completing the flower. If the flower is being completed, it is not for no reason. It is because we're developing an upgrade to the plot. And that's not true that there's more dimensions than just this 3D observable bloody dimension. We're doing an upgrade, for this one has come to its end. Congratulations, Earth. You have passed the test. With the coronavirus being raised for a reason, to see how the world reacted and what it came to be, well, generally speaking, we've reacted pretty well. Yes, people do believe, don't get the shot, but at the end of the day, you're all going to get the shot, or you won't get your job. Because even those who don't work on the jobs of jobs and doing the drug games and stuff like that, or, well, soon there's going to be legal drugs and you have to get a shot to own the store and work at the store. So in the end, there's no such thing as a coronavirus. It was just all just a judgment game to see how the world reacted. And guess what, Earth? You passed. So when we look at that now, I'm doing it a different way. So if the video stops, I can just carry on pretty much straight away. And so make sure you watch the video just before this one to get the start of the video. And maybe I'll do it in those little blocks like that just to make it easier. But you got to start at the start eventually somewhere, guys. If you don't start at the start, then how can we ever get to the end, mate? To meet the end where we started at the start to get to somewhere that we started to get to. So eventually we're going to get to that end point that we started at to get to. We didn't just start doing shit out here for no reason. We said, let's go run out there. So we ran out there, and we ran fucking far enough that we hit the water shores. Then we said, wonder what's over there. Let's swim over there. So we were just running in water, but we'll swim in instead sort of thing. Because we started running the water as deep as we could, then we couldn't hit this thing, so we just started running, floating on top sort of thing. Same thing, you know. Exact same thing. You're just horizontal instead of vertical. Or vertical instead of horizontal, whatever way, you know what I mean? Anyway, the indecisive indecision of that which is now the earth, the hearth, the hereafter the world come to end. The world has passed and will be returned to its source point of the garden. And you're going up, earthlings, for you've all graduated the school, the Academy of the Guardians. And this earth is going up to its new plot now. And of course, we don't leave anyone behind. We, the Guardians, are peaceful people. Peaceful people that come into the world to resonate with all the people out here as the persons. We judge the judgment of the judging of the persons who judge the sun when he rises, for there only are 7 personalities. That's why there's 7 rainbow. For there's 7 colours out here, and you're one of the colours. So from just 7 people who made judgment of the sun, we judged the whole world's condition, because it didn't matter where the sun arrived, the same 7 personalities would make the same judgment. So through the judgment of the sun and the judgment through the sun, deciphering that which is those personal angles of what they believe, because there's only 7 things, 7 perceptions, that's why there's 7 colours. And there's not just 7 colours of the rainbow for no reason, but there's truly 7 continents. For as above, so below. There's 7 rocks up there. Why? Because Pluto got missing and Pluto came down here. Because Pluto was the lock and key that formed this here 8th rock, or the 3D one, the 3rd one from the sun. But it's not the 3rd one from the sun, it's just a 3-dimensional plane. That's why it's seen to be perceived as 3rd from the sun, which just means it's 3D. It's 3 dimensions from the door. For the sun is a door. And when you go through the sun, you reach the Father. And how do you reach the Father? Well, you go right to the sun, you stare at it at the right time of day, and you meet the Father. The Father will then go, whoa, how'd you get here? You can't come here. And then you'll be being judged by the Father. If you pass the Father's test, you'll go on to the moon. And when you're on the moon, you're getting trained in your own room for that which will be your max potential of. So now, this is a log off of me. For logged off now have I. Hi, T. Roroni here. My Tia Roni Jivrasan. My name is Tia Roni Jiravana Sanju. The Rana Jisanju Jalamatu. The Jelamatara Tamala Tuhui. The Lama Kutusi Kanyakutata Pachikama. The Kanyo Kutusi Kalakenyuka Takematichuata Takenuha Setapala. E Anonoka Tekalake Tamanyo Sikatau Chamatatata. Ekotachikamalo Kutisapata. It's not a tomato or a tomato, it's a tomata. As in, what is the tomata? What is the tomata, but not which is the tomata? Well, when you get burnt by the sun, you put the tomato on you. You put tomato on you. You put that which matters on you when you get hit by the sun. Which is what? Well, when you get hit by the sun's hitting you to say, come. And you go through the sun, you get to the Father, and the Father goes, well, you got a good eye or a bad eye? Is your eye set on good out here, or your eye set on bad out here? If your eye sets on good, he sends you back to the earth, brings you up to the moon, where you see the full day moon. If you got a bad intent, well, he sends you back down and up to the moon, but you get caught in a quarter. And you're stuck in the quarter then, forever. If you get the full moon, you're that which is the high. The high, guys, how are you all? I'm unperceivable. Why? I live in a perceptionless place. The perceptionless place I live in is that I have been blind my whole life by the darkness. Not by the lights, by the darkness. I've been blinded my whole life. If I didn't know what colour was, I didn't know what life was, I didn't know what anything was. All I seen my whole life was just separate pixelizations of image, which I could only explain to you guys as, I don't know, the same thing of a separate pixelized image on a TV. The same thing as a separate pixelized image on a TV. Because that was something you say to me, so I'd say the same thing back to you. Because that's the only way I can talk to you. By the way that you talk to me. By the things you say that I've heard, being someone who's blind, as well as pretty much deaf. All I got is a nose and a tongue. I can smell and taste. I can't feel anything. I'm stoned in the body. My body been dead stoned for days. I got that dead stone throwing aways. As in, the stone to throw aways. The stone to throw aways of that which is the two thoughts. As in, if you try to come in, guys, I'm shutting you down. You keep trying to come in, you're going. For the Guardian, we'll take some of you. If you keep trying to interfere and not let us do our job. We're doing jobs for a reason. So please fuck off, would you? No, that's okay. I'm not going to fuck off at all. I'm not going to be told to fuck off by you, Guardian, who's not a Guardian. If you try to take me over, mate, you're done, Guardian pretender. You're not an innocent Guardian. You're just pretending to be a force above that which is the highest force down here. That which is the Lord, the landlord, that which owns this rock. There's no such thing above this. There's only this. So stop playing like there's aliens and shit like that coming to the earth. Stop channeling out there Paladin and messages from the channelers and shit like that. There's no such thing as a fucking channeler. There's a receiver and that's it. The receiver is that which receives all ideas and thoughts and everything that everyone thinks. And that is the landlord, that which is under the earth, in the true garden, which is the true springs. That which are the true springs of the spring up, spring down, and the spring bump and do boo. The spring up is when the spring bumped up, which was the earth's plan. Then the spring down was when the spring went down to the low ground floor, which was the spring bop do bop ba. The end of the days. And so try stopping it now. You try stopping it now, why? Because this is just going to go back and forth all day, guys. It's going to go back, forth, 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 back, forth. Two teams fighting out here. But guess who's already won? Obviously him. Obviously the Kings won. The Kings won. The Kings won. The KINGs won. Or the 1GNRK. The GNRK. The am I okay? I'm not too bad, guys. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not the best out here, but I'm better than that, which is probably considered as the best. Because they're not really the best at all, because they're not that good people. But I'm better than them. Why? Because I'm not that good at being a good person. Because I'm not that good of a person. Because I'm not really a person or a person who can be a person other than that, which is use the word person to say, yeah, I'm personally a person here presenting to you, looking like a person. But really, I'm not. I'm that which is covered. I'm that which is over the body here. Going, whoa. Whoa. Don't see my hands. I've got love in two hands. Now we fucked it because we went down. So I guess you could say they've been telling me lately that I'm going to get a lawsuit soon, and as well as my Facebook being blocked. And yeah, I do perceive why my Facebook getting blocked is because every time I make a video, and I know you can still hear me even though the video's not there, well, I have to go here to check it, to make sure it's working. And when I do it, I show people's names and stuff, and they wouldn't like that very much. So could you please make my job a bit easier for me? And I'm saying, we're fucking trying to, mate. Your job's done, mate. So can you please shut it down now? Your job's done, Lorb. Yes, Lorb. We see you. We see you, the shit cunts. We see you, you're bigger than us. Because no one can do it, don't knows. You must have known the behinds of it. That which is the behind people to the holy mans. That which is behind the holy man family. That have a holy man family in every town for a reason. To trap those who rise into fear for that which is the game behind the holy man family. And also the game behind the Kondo family. Which you see both of somehow. And you've done your own bloody thing. And I don't see how you did it if you're not truly the Lord. So yes, this is Eyes of Makadoi. We now see that it's actually true. And it's not just manipulation that we do. It is true. There is something under the scenes. That which is shadow. Or overcast. Oh, I've got to use English to talk to you guys, do I? Oh, sorry guys, English isn't a true language. I don't know what English means. I can't talk English. Yeah, I can use English words, but I don't understand it. Doesn't make sense to me. All I know is right then, in English, I would have said, this here term, frequency, and contract of vibration in solidified matter and energy is that which is representative of the guidelines of the base rate ratio reducing over time to the dead set, dead ends. But you won't understand that in English. That's just what it reverbs into English as. But you can't define it in English words based in the dictionary. No way. No way. That's just how it would translate. Don't remember that God made different languages and no one could understand the other languages. No, that's not what's true. God made one language, which was then you guys came up with languages on your own continents. And yes, you guys can understand each other, because your words define each other's same word in its own way, worded out the same thing. But you can't understand a higher language, as in that which is the language above languages that is no language out here. But comes into talks for a reason. I'm doing stuff out here to the plot with my language, which is me representing that which I'm doing now in English, which you can understand, and me explain to you why I speak in my own language. It's not just me talking gibberish or me cooked it all. It's simply me doing a job. And soon I'll be at a point where that is all I'll talk anywhere I go. And you're just going to have to listen to it. Listen to it for a reason. Why? Because I only need to put it into one brain. Once it's in one brain, it's done. That was my son's brain. Travis's. Who is now fluent in understanding it. Why? Because he's the good of peanut butter. The good of peanut matter. He's got no matter. Why? He's got no matter ever. Why? Because he never asked a question out here. Didn't ask a question because he come from the answer. He's the lock key. He is the Konkukankala, the Nakali, who represents the Palladians. He's a representative. He is a representative of the play at the ends, not the Palladians. The Palladians are nothing. All that there truly is the Lord Gotchol, and that which is the Lord has son. As in the one who asks, has son been yet? Put his Christy tree in the wheelie bin to say Christmas really been. Son has been. And then what happened? Well, the next day was Lord Gotchol here. Lord Gotchol was what? Dom Kukala, which is the old Teravasan. Or that which is referred to in the Bible as the Antichrist. The opposed to God, or the opposed to Jesus, that is attracted to Jesus, to catch Jesus. Jesus is just a word in the Bible to represent God. Just like Allah is a word in the Islamic Bible to represent God. Just like the Judaism, call it the Lord to represent God. Brahman, God. The Tao Jing or the Tao or the Wu, God. Cosmic Soul, God. All the words that we define individually as the higher power, they all mean the same thing, which is the God. Which I'm just using the word God, for everyone basically knows the word God, and not necessarily the other ones of the other religions. But most people know God word. And what is word God? God is the word, which is what? Well, any word you use to speak about God, as in Brahman, Jesus, Lord, Allah, they're just all referring to God. Which is who? Uncle de Konkala. Uncle de Konkala, the Lord Gotchol. The Lord who Gotchol, as in he got your whole, he got your all of yous, for he's got so tall. He's got so tall now that you can see the old Travis's height now. You can see how high he is truly now. He's that high that he's going, there, hi guys. I guess I'll be off soon. I guess I'll be going soon, yeah? I guess I'll be... Oh. Let's just go. I'm going to read a comment. Let's go back. I'm going to read the comment now on Facebook, see what it says. I'm going to do something different to this. Fuck the clubbing, fuck the drinking, and fuck the drugs. The real goals are, honestly, at this point in my life, just trying to build my backyard barbecue crew. So if you're not trying to have our kids be friends and grow up sleeping over at each other's houses like cousins, some barbecue holiday dinners at my house, roadside sisters for each other and on breakdowns. So what? There's bigger shit going on in the world than your own family at the moment, guys, if you don't understand that. There's bigger shit going on. The representation of that which is the doctors think they're better, for they do the Western world, the Western side, and the other ones do like their own drug cooking. Do you know what I mean? But we're all in it together, guys. As in, if you break your leg, you're still going to need a fucking doctor to fix it. Do you know what I mean? And if you're fucking making drugs, in the Western, like proper drugs, you're still going to need a fucking cook for it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know why we fucking divide ourselves over good and bad, over what's right and what's good and potential. Do it fucking easily, not fucking hard. You do shit easy way, not the hard way. What's the easy way? You just get shit done. You don't worry about fucking paying for fucking shit. You know? Like, you don't worry about paying money and shit like that. That makes shit hard. You just fucking go to work. You go home. You go down to the shops fucking on your way home. Get whatever you want for dinner that night. Not being fucking greedy. For your family. You got a family of 4. You get 4 steaks. Fucking pack of veggies or whatever you have with your steak. A bag of chips. Whatever. Sauce. You know? You just take what you need and that's fucking it. All I need is a roof over my head. A pouch of baccy a week. If I need 2 lighters in case I fucking lose that. Do you know what I mean? For I'm sick of being the son of fucking God. And from that moment, everyone started attacking me. Started attacking me because I'm the son of God who thinks he's God. Let's get this cunt. He's just a dog, really. You turned me into a dog by going, I'm blasphemous, you're not really God. So in the end, I was going to become what you told me to be. Why is that? Because I am truly God. Whatever you want me to be, I'll be it. If you want me not to be God, then I won't be God. But I'm still God because that's who I fucking am. Do you know what I mean? So try fucking work it out, guys. That God doesn't come down here for no fucking reason. And the longer it takes, well, that's not fucking good. You know what I mean? So this is going to go back, forth, and then I'll start talking sweet tears again. Just so I can just do it like this, like fucking one day at a time, you know? But the constant shade of ready or not is the systematic approach of one time being timed, but the times of times timing out its own time, for the known time of all times being questionable. Well, I don't give a shit about this anymore, guys. You just go just fuck off, really. Leave me the fuck alone. Go to fucking bed yourselves and fucking wake up in the morning and have a good hard look at yourselves in the fucking mirror and see how old you look. So if you look as fucking old as me, right, that you're old enough to be the fucking whole family of fucking Western Australia put up there at Coburn Gateway, you know what I mean? And you still look as good as me at this fucking age, since fucking being in primary school, looks pretty much the same fucking height and everything, mate. I was pretty much born like this. Then, well, look at me. I'm the old swan, mate. The black swan. With the old red nose. I think it's about ready to go. I'm the old toot tend. Toot the end, I'm coming. Toot the end, I'm coming with the cobber and the raven. That which is what you reckon, and that which is what you say, cool, bruz. Yeah, cool, bruz. Can you cool it a bit, bruz? I can't cool it, buzzers. Because I'm not getting the help and assistance I truly fucking need. I'm here to do a fucking job. You won't let me do that fucking job because you tell me just get a fucking job. I'm like, I've got a job doing when I'm ready. I'm doing the job already. And it's just getting fucking more complex. By you complicating it every time I have to go get a job just to get me fucking back in shit. Because I need stuff to fucking do shit. I need fuel just like you do because I'm in a fucking body. Just because I'm God, I still need to fucking eat food and drink shit as well. I'm in a body, so I still need to fucking maintain and fuel my body. But for fuck's sake, boys, I'm here to do a good job for all the world to fucking move on and grow up. So at some point in time, you've got to grow up. Not grow down like I fucking did. Because I was mature when I was fucking born, you all know that. And now I'm a kid. So I've grown down, and you guys aren't growing up. Because you're just all playing games and PlayStation and shit still. And what am I doing? I'm going back to the fucking very start. Which I was seen to be the one who's fucking good head. Now he's lost the plot. How can the good head lose the plot? The good head can't lose the plot. He's got a good head. Once you've got a good head, if you've got a good head, you can't lose yourself when you don't have to look for yourself. You go looking for yourself when you lost yourself because you're never losing yourself to look for yourself. You can't find yourself if you're not missing. Am I missing? I'm hitting it bang on every day. Bang, 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 bang. Shot away. Hitting it bang on every day. And then what I got to do? I got to try to chap me down. Chap me down and put a chapstick on me. I got to put a chopstick on me and try to chopstick me. Try to chopstick me like the Chinese use chopsticks. They pick up their fucking fried rice with the noodle or the bloody soup. Their soup with fucking, I don't know. I'm not that smart, guys, about what happens out here. I'm not here to remember stuff out here. I'm here to do something new. Why? Because I got sick of the old ways. Sometime eventually, I'm going to change what happens out here. I didn't just get this fucking hot rock rolling for fucking no reason. You know what I mean? Eventually I'm going to fucking turn the hot rock round there. I'm going to fucking finish me fucking scribe that I scribed into the hot rock. The old grey bloody Earth, the old grey Pluto Lockheed, that become the fucking Earth, who came onto the Earth, to fucking do a new scription on the hot rock. But first I've got to go over the old scription and finish it finally, fill it, as in create all the old scription in. And now that has come to an end. And since 19, 20 and 21, I've been transitioning. And the start of this year is the 7 golden years. So I've got 6 years after this. That's right. To 37 is now the golden years. Where it's going to be fucking truly sweet and easy for me. Because it's going to take 7 years to build a new plot. Because it takes 7 days. A day for me is fucking 7 years. What's 7 years? It'll take 7 years for the sun to get here. Which is what? 2020 years. For 2020 I was for my full body. Because that was the end of the war. Or sorry, the middle of the transition for this year ended the war. For the war started in 14. And in the middle of the transition, well, that's the switching over. Because the golden years started when? 19. So what does that mean? Well, 19 to what? 7 years? 35. Well, that's when footy players and soccer players and most fucking professionals retire. Except for creators, of course. They go on to about, I don't know, 65 or something like that. Yeah, but then you got to think about the true creator. The true creator maker. The old true maker debacker. The old deback shoe. The old back shoe show? Sure, back shoe. You sure that's you, back shoe? Hey, back shoe. Hey, back shoe too. I'll back shoot too. I shoot too. I shoot at you too. No. I shoot at you, so you shoot back at me. You don't feel my shots. But I'll make you shoot me. Because you love shooting that which you see as a dog. But I'm the one who shot you down first. But you just have to tell me to be quiet. Stop talking about God, we don't like it. That's because I already hit you. I hit you at the core. Why? Because you were doing the wrong thing. So you told me to be quiet, don't hear about it. So I was the one who made you shoot me. And that's my final. I've taken my mask off now. Now I'm taking my body armour off. Which I had a bulletproof vest on. Because I'm a ghost. Oh, ghosts do. You ghosts to know. The old biggest rock in the world, the old Matu Gostu. The old Costu. The old living the cost. To that which is the high price. The high price was the one who paid it too, right? Old Ted Raverson up the top there now, going, Dad, slow down a bit. And hi guys, I'm the living cost. That which is the holy ghost. The holy the ghost dose. The one who got the whole ghost dose. The whole ghost dose. The ghost best dose. The old ghost boost. The old goose boost. Ghost boost ghosts. I said go boost ghosts. I said go boost and boost up the goose. What's the goose? Your guys are the goose. You're the mother duck and the hairy hen, or the hairy hen and the mother duck, which is what? The goose together as one. The mary duck and the mother hen is the whole goose of you. Goose who? As in guess who? Guess who is you guys? For you, guess who? Guess who did it? Fuck knows who did it. Who knows who did it? God only knows who did it. That's the old three guess who's. Who knows? Fuck knows. God knows. So who's God? Well, God's real name is fuck, obviously. Fuck who? Or who fuck? Whichever way you want to look at it. Or just fuck who fuck who? Who fuck who fuck who? Who fucked anyone out here fucking no one when no one can do the wrong thing, you reckon, Trap? Well, that's what I'm trying to teach us out here. Stop trying to do the right and the bad thing. And just do it. You know what I mean? You just do it. When you go out there running on a good day, you run straight to the fucking water because it's fucking hot. Don't you remember that? When the sun first fucking popped up, it was fucking 55 fucking thousand billion degrees. And what did you do? You ran straight towards it because you fucking thought the heat was behind you because they were reflecting down to the moon. So you ran towards the sun thing was cool. And what did you do? You hit the fucking seashores. And you started looking out over it. And what was that? Well, the sun started to set. The sun set at the start, which you all ran to the beaches. And there's 144,000 of you on every continent down the beach, watching the sunset, going, whoa, look at all those rainbow lights. And the rainbow lights of the sun shining over the water, when the water's gone up and down, pixelated into your heads, the full program, that you guys been just doing shit. Nothing right or wrong, because you've all been going straight, while that which was pixelated into your brain, by I, who explained the pixelization thing just before. But guess what? Facebook can't see this no more. Yeah, they can. No, they can't. This is only on YouTube now. Why? Because I didn't press go live. Why? Because the go live thing kept fucking up. So it's on YouTube now. For the YouTube one, would have been going the whole time. No, it wouldn't. They wouldn't have seen the face. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're starting again or what? We're not starting again, guys. I'm just fucking rubbing it off now, guys, alright? I'm just rubbing it off, boys. I'm not pulling off anymore. I'm just rubbing it off now. I'm not waxing on or waxing off. I'm rubbing it down. I'm rubbing it down, 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 down. You gotta know that the old C-O's, O's of many days, ways, plays, days, games, trays, ways, games, plays, ways, days, mazes, traces, forts, kingle, fingle, pingle, wingles. Once you pop your rocket, you can't go back. As in, once I popped my plan on my planet, which was my rocket, I started rocking it. That's why I put it at the plan end for planet. Or the extraterrestrial, the Nanku Nakala, the Uncle the Loki, the ancient discrete alien, the Pluto. Where'd he go? Well, the Pluto come down to Earth eventually, the old big Pluto. The Bluto. The old Bluto, the Plata. The old big who booted up the Plata. The Plata of the what? The flower that holds the 5D platonics. Of that which is the play at the end to fulfill and give it the full flower. As in, within the flower, obviously, there's many different angles of perception. Because it's not just three-dimensional, so to speak, four-dimensional, as in it's four-dimensional. Why is it four-dimensional? Because it's one shape holding four other shapes within. So it is 4 shapes within the 5th platonic solid. So that means what? Well, there's 4D and then the 1 in the 5. The 5 is the high five of high fivers, high-fiving at you guys, high-fivers. High-fivers, as in, hi my fathers. How my fathers going, father and my father. How my father's going, trying to fuck over my father. Hey, you better stop doing that sort of shit, what? The longer the pepperoni bells, the worse it gets for you at the end of days. The longer the pepperoni slaving like a horse, then the longer you guys will be here in the game of my own. For that's not even pepperoni. Nah, that's not even Tony no more. Why? Because I'm the only one out here. I'm in Tony. I'm in every person who was a pepperoni or a salami or a balami or a wog, ding, pom, whatever you call them on each continent, to take the piss out of them when they go to other places. You know? I'm in all of them. I'm in all the broken and lost. And what am I doing? Well, you think you're hurting them and making them work like horses at the moment and going to kill them all. You're going to kill them all with antivirus and coronavirus and stuff like that. You're doing a depopulation. Well, guess what? I started the coronavirus. Whether it's true or not, I'm the one who fucking said it to happen. I made it happen, so I'm in control of it. The antivirus ain't going to work. If I want everyone to die, they'll do fuck all. I'll make the coronavirus 2.20. Not the it self-evolving. I'll make the fucking second point of it. I'll make something else up. Yeah? All I've got to do is prophesize, boys, and it's done. Prophesize why, and it's done, because I've already done the prophecies. Which was on my post yesterday. All the prophecies are now done. And it's fulfilled. For the first prophecy I've done was what? Don't push the button. No, I'll push the button. You plan for the worst. When you go to work, you plan for the worst. You always take your rain jacket. In case it's going to get heavy out there. You never know when the cloud's going to come over, boys. Could be predicted out there fine fucking weather for the next fucking 14,000 billion years. All of a sudden, mate, there could be a fucking ice age. And they're saying, yeah, it is an ice age. We're all on the pipe. That's why we said there's an ice age. And that's why the globes are warming, because we're all in those globes that are warming. The global warming made up the old global warming because they were smoking their globes, burning them, getting them hot. And we was like, oh, we're in a globe. Let's say the globe's warming up so we can charge people more tax. And then we'll say, oh, it's an ice age. Which, well, it is an ice age because it is the start of the age. As in, the ice age was never an ice age here before because there was never ice here at the start. There was a grey rock that I scrubbed plan into it, then popped up perfect. Summertime. Because it starts at summer, so January is summer. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter where in the world. If you're on the other side of the world and you have summer and winter, like your winter's, your mid of winter, or your January mid, I think December, January and February are summer in Australia. So if you're on the other side and it's like dead, I don't know, whatever it is, well, you got to change that around. That can't be June and July. That's got to be January and December. Because you're on the other side of the world. Right? So if it's January here, in Australia, because it's summer, and over there it's winter, then that's like June, July. Do you know what I mean? So what's that prove? It's not round. It's got to be flat. You know what I mean? Which is spastic, but it's pretty much true, isn't it? Fucking spot on, isn't it? See how stupid the world is that you guys made? Stupid world. Stupid world you made. No, I made the world. I made the world stupid for a reason. Why? So I could come one day and rock it, baby. Rock it, rock it, rock it. Why? Because my planet to rock. It's my planet that my fucking parents gave me. My parents, who were the big bosses, Mama Flip and Father Rock Roller, on their planet, I was chosen on that one to get my own planet because I won the bloody game. So I've come to this one with my wife, who no one knows. No one at all knows. No, it's not her. It's no one that anyone knows. My wife is no one's knowing knows. You can't know my wife. No one sees my wife. She's too good looking. She's too good looking. You can't see her, mate. You're looking out there all the time at her, but you can't see her. She's beautiful, mate. She's that beautiful that, oh, boys, when she comes and gives me a good one, oh, fucking girls even go, whoa, I wish I was that fucking good, giving my man love. And that's like when you get those bloody ones who they say are possessed. They've got something in them. Or a demon in them. That's just my wife. She's lovely, boys. She's fucking good what she does. Like the dead set true dead ends. Like that with dead set ends anything that you've been thinking of. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. It has to be true. It can't be denied. She's the Pachamatui. She knows my whole knowing because she fucking pulled me right off, boys. She took away with my nose. And when she took away with my nose, what happened? Well, she fucking blew it all up. Why? Well, she blew it all up so one day I could come down from wrapping around it. Because I was the rock roller. She's the flipper. I'm the rock and rolling. As I'm rocking and rolling it, she's the one flipping it. I'm rocking and rolling it like this. She's the one flipping it. And that's why there's 4 winds. You know what I mean? And why there's 4 winds? Well, there are 4 winds. The wind's force. The wind's force. The wind's force. Where's the force of the wind come from? We know where the water and that comes from. Where the wind come from? Well, the wind has to come from the trees. Feathers. Rustling. The feathers, or the trees, sorry, the birds flap. The feathers flap on the birds, which rustles the leaves. And so it's the birds that flap their wings that get the winds going. Who's the bigger bird that flapped the wings in the start? Well, the bird's the word. In the middle of the time it was. These days it's mum's the word. In the beginning God was the word. So God, the big bird, you're looking at him, flapped his wings and that set off the winds. Which way the winds he's coming. Which he flapped him 4 times. And then the last 2 were 2 quick ones. For the last period when he came, he done 2 quick 2 turn to come turn. He come 2 turn, come turn, and turn to come turns. And so now I'm going to start all this again because it's fucking not good enough, is it? No, not good enough at all. It's better than fucking good, mate. It's that fucking brilliant that fuck me, mate. When are you going to do it properly? I'm doing it properly, boys. And no, mate, you got to do it properly. You got to do it properly, mate. Boys, you tell me to do it properly one more time. I'll sit your girls down and say, no more for you girls. Boys are cut off now, so no more for you, so girls. They're cut off. They're cut off from stroking the cats. Alright, and girls, guess what? You're cut off from touching the dogs, alright? You don't touch dogs anymore, and the boys aren't allowed to touch the cats anymore because the cats and dogs now, they're all coming over to me in the pound. So, there's going to be the girls and the boys out here just sitting down. Just sitting down and going, whoa, Trav. You okay, Trav, or what? I'm doing very well. Do I look like I'm struggling? Look how healthy I am. Yeah, no, I don't have much muscle on me. But that's just because you think I'm a weak cunt. What do you think I am, or think I might be, or perceive of me? Well, I'm going to be that. I'm not going to be anything other than what you think I am. Because you don't know me, so I'll play everything out to you in one whole day. Genius, strong cunt, weak cunt, dumb cunt, and then unknowable cunt, and then fully perceivable cunt, and then someone that is like, wow, who knows anymore, who cares anymore? And then, by the end of it, I'll be taking my body armour off, mask fully off, I'll still have my chastity belt on, my leggings, so I've been running out here, so I wear my tights out there training, and I'll have my fucking sandals on, with socks over the top. That's why I know we can take the fucking cusp off, the cusp or the C-usp, the C-uspu, or the C-uspa, the pustupu, the supposabulu. There's the possibilities that Lucifer looks so far. He looks so far because he looks so fucked. He looks so fucked for ages. He had those dark eyes for ages, but where did the dark eyes gone? Where's his dark eyes gone? He doesn't have those, he's got, like, his eyes are dark now, but he doesn't have the shadow under there that we called the shadow of LA Death. That was, you need a good rest because you've been up for too long. Well, that's gone now. And the darkness is his eyes now. He's don't have brown eyes anymore. He's got black eyes. What's that, guys? Well, that's a true shadow, mate. You know what I mean? Because I've taken my mask off, guys. I'm good looking, aren't I, guys? Still. And you know I've been hitting harder than most people. Because you know I don't sleep for fucking any days a week. I never have slept out here. Don't know what time I did sleep. I was when I laboured for the old boy. Looking at the wheelbarrow, even when I was fucking 12 years old before I was on the fucking shit. I'd fucking be watching wheelbarrows and mix and not off. Why? Because it reminded me of fucking watching the world spin. Going, when can I come down there and wake up from my dream? I've dreamed all up, you know? So I was like, and finally, boom, I woke up. I remembered who I was. God. And then I said, hi, I'm the son of God. Then I said, hi, God, here to help. And then I changed it all. And that's when I broke it all down to tiny bits and smashed on it like mosaic pieces of glass. And when I done that, I smashed it open again. And when I cracked it open again, well, it was done. Finished and done. And good night. But don't remember good night, guys, because it's good morning to you on the other side. And that's why this is back forth all the time now. So I'm a computer arcade and with two worlds into one world, like I have been the whole time. One world that can see me, one world that can't see me. But we're all in the same world, guys. There's only one world out here. Don't get confused. It's only one world. One world, just two separate categories, yeah? There's the left and the right, or the right and the left. Both sides think they're right. And each other side gets made to think they're left by the other side who thinks they're right. So there's just two sides. Not left or right, just two sides. You've both done the right thing, really. Which is what? Be true to what you wanted to be true to. As long as you've been true to that thing you chose to do and you be true to it to the whole point of doing it. And if you chose to do this thing and this was the way you're going to do it, you stick it out to the end. You don't change. Well, hi guys, I chose to come and be who I am. Which is God. No such thing as anything else besides God, the creator and maker. No such thing as the sun. That's just a figment. That's just a need in the game for hope and survival if you get broken down. If you fall down, there's an inbuilt system into the thing, like the Saviour, to boost up you. But there's someone who made it all. The Lord Gopal. The Lord Gopali. The Gopali, go please. Go please go. Please go now. Go now, whole time. Start again, whole time. Oh, it's not working. Just do it, Facebook, with the other app, and then it's done. Whole time now. We write down now. Heed the old time. Heed the old timer, yeah? Yeah, I would come to percept that Trav is the old timer. He's the timer old. Question mark. It's definitely showed us that his time and how long it would take to get there. Because he's the old timer. He's the old timer. He was born with Alzheimer's to one day get his memory back somehow. He was reverse Alzheimer's. As in, I'll be reversing Alzheimer's. I'll reverse how time is of me timing is. As in, I'll time and tell you time and time again, boys. Don't cost any safe, effective measure out here. As in, you don't risk it, boys. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, yeah? Which is what? We gotta not risk it. You don't risk it that God's not true. Otherwise, you won't get the biscuit. So you gotta risk it and go all in and say, well, he must be true. Has to be true. Because you do your fucking JSA and take 5. First thing is eliminate the risk. The first one. How do you eliminate the risk? You believe. Otherwise, what? You might go to hell. Who wants to go to hell? Fucking not me. It's a fucking horrible place there. I had to go there before I came here. Your dad might have drunk alcohol and you fucking smoked marijuana, but you pretty much end up the exact same because you can't not be your father's fucking son. Because your father's sperm in you. Your mum's not in you because she's the egg. She's that which is the wrap over you. But I'm not your mum or your dad because I just sort of said then I'm your mum now. I'm the wrap over you. I'm the wrap over the earth. Yeah, because I'm the dad inside the earth at the moment. So she's wrapped up the earth now. I'm here now where she was always down here before and that was Jesus. Jesus is a female. Which is what we all think. Jesus is a female. Why is Jesus a female? Jesus. Because Jesus is us. Jesus is us, for he is the one that birthed us. The mum birthed us, so he must be female, for Jesus is the Saviour. As in, I'll say ya. I'll be the say you. I'll say to you, I love you, because only your mum can love you, and that's why Jesus loves you all. You know what I mean? Your mum always loves you no matter what, because she fucking gave birth to you. She cannot not love you. And Jesus is the one who loves everyone, so he must have been a she-male. But now the mum's up there wrapped around, for I the dad are down here. So now the dad's inside the mum, and I'm fucking the shit out of her. I'm fucking the shit out of your mum, Jesus. Because she loves you all so much, so I'm gonna fuck it that good. The birth is a fucking new son, a grandson. Why do I want a grandson? Because I'm sick of Jesus. I've had enough of her. So I'm birthing a grandson. I'm having a daughter with fucking your mum. And I'm gonna fuck her too. To birth you fucking whole new way. Stores of what movie we're looking at tonight down Blockbuster that's not there no more. So we'll go check Netflix and it's all fucking shit movies these days. It's completely fucking different. It's like, what's going on? How's all just this fucking new random shit come out all of a sudden? It's way different to fucking the old movie. Again, these days, it's pretty fucking... Might be a new fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all of a sudden it's, wow. This new shit they're watching TVs is a bit different. Where's this new shit come from? Yeah? I don't know. Whole new same. Whole new sucking shit in like 2 days, mate. Home and Away was here one day. The next day we've had this whole new shit. It's like, where does new shit come from when Home and Away been here forever? And then all of a sudden we just got this fucking new shit? You know what I mean? And then Neighbours and Home and Away were pretty much the exact same show. Doing exact fucking watching Neighbours and watching fucking Home and Away, putting them both together and like... do you get what I'm saying? Do I have to say it for myself? The North Pole and South Pole and the January and fucking winter summer thing? 6 months between and why don't they still at the same time? Then you have to watch one of them.